Oh, it's all gone a bit wrong. Good morning. It's Monday, the 6th of August, 2018. Welcome to this morning's United Kingdom talk, coming to you from Bracknell in Royal Berkshire. And I wasn't paying attention to the screen then when to do clicks on different cameras and things like that, because I was trying to bring up a story here, which is in this week's Super Soaraway Bracknell News. Oh yes, we've gone local. I am almost a local television programme now, boys and girls. We've gone local this morning, but I've got on here one of those ad blocker. On this, the computer that does all the news and all that, I've got an ad blocker on there because I just get fed up with these ads coming up. So I brought up the page and a message came up saying turn ad blocker off. So I then went on the ad blocker and blocked that, which I did. But now I can't see the news story. Oh, you can't. We see they found a way around that as well. Let me try. What happens if I click that? I'm dying to read you this story. No, turn ad blocker off. Oh, do I need to do that? Oh, I don't want. Turn one of the icons. I know. I don't want to turn it off. Well, I can't do it then. I can't read you the story I wanted to start off with. Oh, well, that's one of those things. I'll tell you what it was about, because I've already read it once. Oh, hang on. No, I'll be able to do it on here, won't I? I'll be doing it on my mobile phone. 1 minute, I'll be able to read it on here, because I haven't got an ad blocker on here. And I don't get the ads on here for some reason. I don't know why. And it's about a new reality TV programme called Absolutely Ascot. Now, Ascot is down the road from me. It's not far at all. It's posh. Oh, God, it's posh there, damn it. You and me can only ever dream of being able to afford to rent a one-room sharing a bathroom with 200 other people in Ascot. That's how dear it is. In fact, they don't have much room for people. Mainly it's horses. Ascot is inhabited mainly by horses who are practicing. Now, they don't have any trainers. Oh, no. There's no trainers. They go up and down Ascot High Street talking to each other. Horses pop into Tesco Express. You know, oh yes, I know they've got a Tesco Express in Ascot. That shocks me as well. I thought there might be a Waitrose Express. No, what's that called? Little Waitrose. I thought there might be they've got a Tesco Express in Ascot, dear. What next? A Lidl? An Aldi? Are you for real? Anyway, so the horses go up and down in Ascot. This is true. And they go and do their shopping. They pop it up. Obviously, the doors are bigger. Don't be silly. Don't come asking me. Oh, don't be silly, Chris. We know they can't get through the doors. I never said they had small doors. Did I say that? Did that come out of my mouth? No. They have extra large doors for the horses to go in and out, you see. That's how it works. So that's and they in little pubs up there. Restaurants. Excuse me. Restaurants where they sell horse-type delights. You know, you can go in there and buy one apple in there. And the horse eats it out of your hand, or lumps of sugar. They quite like those as well. Well, let's be honest, it keeps the dentist just down the road in Ascot in a lot of work, looking after those horses' teeth. Poor things. That's Ascot. Anyway, the story is... This is in this week's Super Soaraway Bracknell News. Please turn off your ad blocker. Love Island may be over, but reality TV fans can look forward to their next batch of crap. Oh, sorry, I got the word wrong there. Entertainment. They call it entertainment, don't they? They call it entertainment, reality shows. Although there is a couple of reality shows that I have been enjoying, as you well know. Sorry about that. Absolutely Ascot is set to start on ITV in the coming weeks, following the lives of privileged Ascot socialites in the style of Made in Chelsea. The show does not appear to have the backing of local residents, however, as many have taken to social media to slam the show, dubbing it as fake nonsense. Well, you can just imagine, it's a TV programme. What did you expect? You don't trust any of these TV researchers or interviewers anymore, do you? They got their own agenda, mate. They're not interested in real life anymore. It's all fake news. Donald Trump said that. Fake news. It's all fake news. Fake news. I am the only thing here that is not fake. I am the only thing here is not... I'm a bit off my head most of the time. I've no idea what I'm doing. Who are you anyway? I don't know where am I now? I don't know. You know. One resident complained that the show looked like a cross between Towie and My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding, while others feared it would cause property prices to plummet. In Ascot, I know! In Ascot! The resident told the Telegraph, well, from the small clips I've seen and the gossip I've heard, most of the cast are not true residents at all. My friends can name a few in those photos, and they live in Egham, Ashford, Staines and Virginia Water. I mean, talk about council trash areas. That's what those areas are, council trash areas. Notice that Bracknell isn't mentioned there. Notice that Bracknell isn't mentioned in those places, in those council trash places. Egham, Ashford, Staines and, oh my God, Virginia Water. What a dump that is. Anyone been there? Virginia Water? Oh, God. I mean, you don't drive through there late at night. I'm telling you that now. Personally, I don't think it represents Ascot. You can just imagine the person saying, she's probably just come out of Church of England, isn't she, this one? The person saying this sounds like she's just come out of the Church of England on a Sunday morning, dear. Personally, I don't think it represents Ascot in its true light at all. I think some of the cast are from around the outskirts of Ascot. Perish the thought! The show is rumoured to begin broadcasting on ITV-BE. Is that ITV2? What a stupid name for a TV channel. ITV-BE. ITV-B. Why would they call it that? Who came out with that? Why not just ITV2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever? Why is it ITV-BE? Stupid name. And it follows the likes of The Only Way is Essex, ghastly programme with dreadful people that you never want to meet. That's where that Gemma Collins comes from. You know that fat cow who comes on the telly all the time? The one with the makeup who keeps crying. I can't find my chocolate bar. That one. She's from there. Ghastly people. Made in Chelsea and The Real Housewives of Cheshire. More trash television. Awful. So the people in Ascot are very, very upset at the moment. Don't watch it. Starts soon on ITV, okay? Let's say hello to some of you this morning. A very good morning on Facebook Live. We'll start this morning to... nephew Gary Butler is with us. Good morning, Gary. No doubt I'll be seeing you at some point tomorrow. Good morning, Gary. Shania's on the Isle of Wight. Morning. Hello to Alan Russell, Diane Jebb, Andrew Hunt. Thank you for the birthday wishes last week. That's all right, Andrew. Anytime. Diane Jebb. Let's have a look there. Angela Walters. Good morning, Angela. It's Angela's birthday today. I've already checked, Angela. God, you must be old now, dear, are you, my love? What, are you 60s, 70s, something like that? Sorry, I'm just going by how you look on your pictures. Is it your birthday today, lovey? Is it, Angela? They're having terrible drought at the moment in Australia. Angela's in Melbourne, home of that excellent programme, Neighbours. I don't watch it anymore. When I see the good-looking young people on there, I get very upset knowing that I used to look like that as well. One of those things, I'm afraid, isn't it? Good morning to Ray Reynolds, International. Morning, Ray. Hi to you. Morning to Diane Strelly. It was her birthday yesterday. She's off to Clacton Beach Pier. Clacton Beach. Perhaps we could do The Only Way is Clacton. I wonder what sort of programme that would be, Diane. Would there be anyone posh in that? You know, other than yourself, of course, dear. She's going to have chips on the beach. I'm glad you are. You enjoy those chips. I can't be eating on the beach. Oh, 1 grain of sand you get in your food. How annoying is that? Or in a, up one of your holes. Or in one of your holes in your head or something like that. I hate sand. I hate sand. Ray says the Corbyn beard is making me itch. Now that you said Corbyn beard, I may have to shave that off. Now, how are we thinking of this, everyone? Can we just have a vote, please? Yes, beard, or no? Look, I've got a bit. What a bit closer look. Closer look on camera 3. One moment, please. What do you think? Do you like this or not? I don't know if I like it or not. Never had it before. My friend says I've got to go and have it trimmed, apparently. Oh, by the way, don't text in. I haven't got my text phone here today, so I can't receive text from mobile phones. I can, of course, on Facebook Live and that other thing, all right? Hello to Malise in South Africa. A very good morning to you. I haven't got my phone text messaging. No phone here, I'm afraid, Alan. Alan says, I hate Love Island, Big Brother, get me out of here, all that pile of rubbish. Well, I mean, that's the sort of thing that the absolutely Ascot thing is based on. So it will be rubbish. It will be rubbish. Good morning, Chris Manzer. Good morning, Chris. Welcome along. ITV-BE. Oh, it stands for British Entertainment. Is that what it stands for? ITV-BE, British Entertainment. Is that right? Well, no one knows that. Who knows that? Who knew that before Alan Russell just came and told us that? Did you get your CD rack? Did you get that? Apparently, I gave Can Ken, who's 4 caravans, three caravans away from my caravan, gave me this CD rack, this rotating CD rack for the caravan. He said, I thought as you was a DJ, it'd be useful to you. I said, well, I don't have any CDs or records. They're all gone. I got rid of them all. Chucked them all away. But thank you anyway. So I brought it into Central Station on Friday night, and Alan took it. But he came in for it Saturday, and we can't find it anywhere. So it's never really a good idea to ask a pub to look after anything. Now, I'm not saying the staff would have nicked it or anything, but what happens, it gets put away and no one can remember where it is. And it reappears like 15 years later when half the customers are dead. Sorry about that. Oh, you have found it, have you? Good. Glad about that. Over on YouTube, a very good morning to Joanna. Good morning, Joanna. Morning to Claire, who says, I just watched the Saturday show with Ronnie. Hilarious. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Claire. It's funny, actually. I was talking to Ronnie about that. When you have someone else on other than yourself, some people don't like that. Isn't that strange? People get used to one person no matter how bad they are at the job. And that's the same with all sorts of entertainment things. Anything like that. Whenever someone fills in for me at karaoke, I can guarantee the next time I'm there, oh, thank God you're back, they were terrible. And they probably weren't. It just is that they're used to you and you weren't there. Funny, isn't it? As some people are. But I'm glad you enjoyed it there, Claire. At least there's one of you, thank you. Paul saw you singing on Friday. Oh, I sang Friday. Kisses of Fire, ABBA. No. When I Kissed the Teacher by ABBA. It was dreadful. I absolutely murdered that song. It just did not work at all. I think I started too low. I might give it a second chance tonight. Got to try everything twice, haven't you? Twice, dear. Twice. Oh, yes. We're doing our music and chat show tonight, this afternoon, this morning, at 10 o'clock. So I'm collecting requests now. I can collect a maximum, I must be strict on this, a maximum of 7 requests altogether. One of which must be a classical piece, and one of which a Barry Manilow. So it's the first people to get those in. Joanna's got the first one, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, an excellent request. Joanne, Crazy Little Thing by Queen. There's a Freddie Mercury story coming out soon in the cinema. They've made a film, so I shall certainly be going to see that. That'd be good. The whole Freddie Mercury thing. All right, so that's coming on at the cinema as well. Tainted Love is from Paul Mosley. Excellent, Paul. Paul Mosley. Try and choose songs that people know. All right, Tainted Love. Thank you, Paul. That's 2. 4 more. Let's have a look. Claire was stroking my stubble on Friday night. You might have seen that. Laughter in the Rain, Neil Sedaka. Oh, they're all coming in now, aren't they? Laughter in the Rain, Neil Sedaka. Oh, yes. Sedaka. Have we got any birthdays of pop stars or anyone like that today? I don't know. Good morning to Weird City Citizen. Welcome to the show. Paul liked the show as well. Thank you very much. When I Kissed the Teacher. Oh, yeah. I'm going to play that today. When I Kissed. That, not as a request. When I Kissed the Teacher. Let's play that on the show as well today. That's at 10 o'clock, boys and girls, by the way. Music and chat show, reachonair.com. Reachonair.com. Weird City Citizen said stubble suits you. I like stubble. I don't like beard. That's where you're wrong. Once again, that's twice in a week now. Ray Reynolds has been incorrect. This is not a beard, Ray. This is stubble. And when you're old enough, you'll be able to grow some as well, lovey. Okay? I am naturally very butch, and I generally have to shave every hour. It just starts coming through again. That's why it's got so long already. Unbreak My Heart, excellent song, Alan Russell. Unbreak My Heart. We can do that as the memorable moment, I think. Oh, the fast version. Okay. Alan Russell, how many is that? That's 4. Oh, yes, Diane. Love grows. Love grows where my rosary goes. Love grows. Thank you, Diane. John says, are you trying to grow a beard? No, bit of stubble. Bit of stubble. I don't like beards. I really don't like beards. Really don't like beards at all. I mean, anything that's sort of even an inch long looks to... Ronnie lets his grow sometimes, my mate, and it's horrible. Don't like it. Modding to Adrian Richardson, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Is this that one? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. I've got an idea. I've got an idea for a YouTube channel. Okay? Classical music, but done like that. Shall I try to do that? Shall I do a couple? I could do the Master Singers. Do you like that one? Bet you don't even know that one, do you? The Master Singers. Da 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 da. Do you know that one? The Master Singers? Right, Beethoven's Fifth. Thank you, Adrian. That's excellent, Adrian. Excellent. I often get stuck, I'll be honest with you, for classical tunes. I've got a lot in my head. I just know what they're called. Adrian, Beethoven's Fifth. That'll be about hour, that one, okay? And we should have one more. Ah, Gary. Good morning, Gary. Together again, Janet Jackson. Oh, yes. Together again, Janet Jackson. Gary Butler. Are you working with Jimmy today? If so, I'll wait for you to get down there if you want. Good morning to Michelle White joining us up this morning as well. Welcome, Michelle. Okay, no more requests. We're full up now, boys and girls. It's raining men. Oh, you can only have one, dear. Adrian, you're very greedy this morning. One only, dear. God's sake. The only place you can have more than one is Chariots. Thank you. Good morning to Lewis Bannerman this morning. Morning, Lewis. I haven't seen you for a while. Morning to John Parrish. Morning. Weird. Grow one of those massively, intricately shaped beards. No, I don't like them. Don't like them. Don't like them. Anything that resembles a little beard from like what Jeremy Corbyn's got is not for me. Not for me. Okay, Gary. I'm not going today. Now, what order shall we play this in? Let's just work this out. What's a good one to start with? Actually, Unbreak My Heart's probably a good one to start with this morning. It might not be up enough. Might not be up enough. I don't know. I'll have it all think when we get to that part of it. Good. Thank you very much. Summer holidays, Stuart. I think you've missed the boat there, Stuart. I'm sorry. You've got to get in a bit earlier there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 there now. Including one that I've got in there. Nope, I'm afraid you've missed the boat, Stuart. Need to get in a little bit earlier than that, old boy, all right? Thank you very much. Okay, good news if you are a Star Trek fan. Now, this hasn't actually been on the television news for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it was sort of reasonably interesting news, but it didn't get on there. Sir Patrick Stewart's, okay, is to make a sensational return to Star Trek Space, the Final Frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Yes, good. The actor says he feels excited and invigorated to be reprising the role of Jean-Luc Picard in the continuation of the franchise on CBS. Now, the actor, Patrick Stewart, is 78 now. I was talking to someone about this the other day, how some people get to advanced ages. And who's the bloke who does the natural history? Richard David Attenborough, Richard Attenborough. Oh, what's his name now? You know, the bloke who does the natural history stuffs on the telly. He's like in his 90s and he's still working. And I think that's the secret to a long life. You've got to find something to do. If you just hang around the house all day long, sitting there watching a telly or sitting at a computer, I don't think that does you any favours at all. You've got to be doing something. Either work, continuing to work, or, you know, work that isn't paid, perhaps. Like this. This is like work that isn't paid, isn't it? Really? We have a little bit of a laugh and a little bit of a chat, and it's just like working, but not being paid. If you want to pay me to do that, then I shall be giving out my PayPal account details later, and you can insert money into my account, okay? I don't want to do it like a prostitute, you know, where I walk around in a small pair of speedos and allow you to stick little 5 and £10 notes, 20s, and for those of you with lots of money, £50 notes into my small speedos as I walk around. So, actually, drag queens do that in America. That's how they get most of their money. As they're on a stage, as they come forward, people in the crowd literally get up and they shove some dollar bills into their clothes, whether it's here or in the knickers or somewhere like that. I think go-go girls and go-go boys, a lot of them get paid like that, don't they? I always wanted to become a go-go girl. I really did. I can see myself going up and down that pole. I wonder who gets the job of cleaning those afterwards. Oh, bleh, bleh. My sister tried my pole dancing once. The pole fell off. Never mind. Sir Patrick played the character of Jean-Luc Picard and in the films between 1987 and 2002 and said on Twitter they thought the final appearance as Jean-Luc Picard in the movie Star Trek Nemesis was his last. He told his 3.313 million followers on the site, I will always be proud to have been a part of Star Trek The Next Generation. But when we wrapped up that final movie in the spring of 2002, so that's 13 years ago, I felt 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years ago, I beg your pardon. I truly don't ask me to do maths. I truly felt my time with Star Trek had run its natural course. It's therefore an unexpected but delightful surprise to find myself excited and invigorated. I wish I could feel excited and invigorated. To be returning to Jean-Luc Picard and to explore new dimensions within him. Seeking out new life for him when I thought it was over. And he went on, during these past years, it's been humbling to hear stories about how the next generation brought people comfort, saw them through difficult periods in their lives, or how the example of Jean-Luc inspired so many to follow in his footsteps, pursuing science, exploration and leadership. And he feels he's ready now to return. So that would be very interesting. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that, really, when you think about it. Because at the moment, I think it's CBS All Action channel. Over here, it's on Netflix. They have a brand new series of Star Trek, which has already been on Netflix. It was on last year. Don't know if you saw it. It's called Star Trek Discovery. And it's very, very good. It is up there with Next Generation. My personal preferences, I liked Star Trek Original Series. I liked Next Generation. I liked Voyager. And I liked Discovery. I did not like Deep Space Nine. And I really hated Enterprise. I hated that one, Enterprise. It was awful, that series. And they were singing the theme song. Singing it. As in words. As in a song. Very strange and mysterious. That's what that is. But Discovery is... I think they're making the second series of, at the moment, Star Trek Discovery. So I don't know how they're going to do that. Because surely if Star Trek Discovery continues its success, they won't cancel that. Will they? I don't see how they will cancel that. So, will he be brought into that, I wonder? Or will Discovery finish and that will be the new series with Patrick Stewart? I mean, not being nasty, but he is 74. So they need to get cracking with the filming. Do you know what I mean? Or I don't know, or will they cancel that Discovery series and just start a new series with him? I don't know how that's going to work. Or maybe they will run them both at the same time. Although I can't see that happening. You'd continue with Discovery and do the new series and play it out at the same time. Not sure how that's going to happen, but that would be excellent. I'd like to see him back doing that thing again. I really would. All right. Adrian, sorry you were a bit slow picking me, so I thought you did like it. Well, Chariots, only one thing, you must be joking. Yeah, only one, not in Chariots, dear. God's sake, man. No, I've got your classical one there. Got your classical one there, Adrian. The Beethoven, was it fifth? Is it the Fifth Symphony? I haven't written fifth. I better write that down. Fifth Symphony, which we'll be playing for you later. Michelle, good morning to Michelle. Can I just tell you, Michelle is one of the lovely ladies who's on customer services in Waitrose in Bracknell. She's fab. We love Michelle, and we love her haircut. It's like that. She's got the Lego haircut. We love Michelle. And I got her into Dynasty, the new series of Dynasty, which is some of the worst acting you've ever seen in your entire life. And it's bad. The script is bad, but it's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. Fallon is absolutely the biggest bitch you've ever seen in your entire life. She's hilarious. And some of the stuff she comes out with, you've got to play it back twice to actually realise what she's hilarious. Please, please, go on Netflix and watch the new series of Dynasty. You'll need to give it 2 or 3 episodes. You'll watch episode 1 and think, oh, I don't know about this. Episode 2, you'll come around. And episode 3, you think, yeah, this is hilarious. It's so funny. And the gay character, there's 2 gay characters. Stephen, who's of very average looks, I have to say. But the other one, Sammy Joe, is now a bloke. Well, it was a woman in the original series. Well, it's a gay man now. He's absolutely stunning. He really is. I'd like to sit... No, it doesn't matter anyway. Thank you, Michelle. Have a lovely day at work, darling. All right, do say hello to Linda and all my friends there. Adrian, just like strippers when I go stage dancing. Are you still doing that, Adrian? Are you dancing on the stage, Adrian? In a small pair of white shorts? Hello to Kiki D. Good morning, Kiki D. Long time no see. Hope you're well, darling. Have you watched Thinner by Stephen King? No, don't know that film. Scary movie about a man who loses loads of weight. It's terrifying and an 80s film on Netflix. Thinner. No. Let's write that down. Thinner. Stephen King. Right, I've written that down. I'll try and remember that one. Thank you very much for that, Kiki D. I'll keep an eye on that. I haven't weighed myself. Well, I have weighed myself this morning. It said 12 stone 3.8. I must say, the shirt is feeling a little bit tight on me this morning because Friday I weighed myself. It said 11 stone 11. Strange, isn't it? It's going up and down like a yo-yo at the moment, my weight, but never mind. Good. That's that. There we are. We've done that there. So, busy day yesterday. That's why I wasn't with you yesterday. After going to church, I then went... I'd already loaded my car up in the morning with a few plants, begonias, because I was going to do Mum's grave up, Mum and Dad's grave up yesterday. It was Mum's birthday last week, and I always go down to her graveside on her birthday. And I take with me a cake and a flask of tea. I do this every year. This year, I was up north on her birthday. It's the first time since I lost her back in 2000 that I hadn't been by a graveside on her birthday. So I had to get down there. So after church, I drove straight down to Putney Vale Cemetery, which is where they're both buried. The actual cemetery in Putney Vale is behind an Asda, which you kind of kill 2 birds. I hate to use the word kill when you're near a cemetery, you know. But you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So we're going to Asda, and I usually get the flowers in there. I'd already got begonias. Now, the reason I got begonias is because we are really dry this year. No rain. We haven't had rain in Bracknell. We had a little bit. We had a little bit about a week ago. But we're not getting proper rain at all at the moment. So it's very, very dry out there. So I wanted to choose plants that I thought would be better in the dry weather because they're going to be put in and then not watered at all. You know, it's not like I go every week and water the plants. You can't do that. So I've got hanging baskets outside the front. I have one hanging basket that's up quite high. Now, to water that one, you've got to get a ladder out. You know, I keep a ladder in the kitchen every day when I'm here. Out comes a ladder. I give it a good watering. I cannot expect my neighbours, my lovely neighbours, to go round watering up a ladder. So when I'm not here, that gets totally unwatered. And it survives 4 or 5 days. I come back and it still doesn't look like it hasn't been watered. So I thought, begonias are probably better at coping with the fact that there's no water. So I went to, funnily enough, we went to Home Base, I think on Saturday, got something in there. And while I was in there, they had some special offers outside and they were begonias. I think £3 a tray. So I bought 2 of those, £6. I had those in the car, my little digging thing, mini spade, whatever it's called, trowel, got my trowel. I'd already got a cake. I had a flask of tea that I'd made just before I got to church, just before I went to church. So I went into Asda, and I bought so much in Asda, I couldn't believe it. I only went in for flowers and corn steaks because they're only £2.50 in there. They're £3.20 everywhere else. £2.50 corn steaks in Asda, some baked beans, and I ended up coming out with a recycled stuff for the caravan, a recycled bin, a set of pans, pots and pans, £8.50 for three pots, 3 saucepans. That's good, isn't it? George at Asda, £8.50 for 3 saucepans. I thought that was excellent value. A bin to put my recycling in because I've got a normal bin. I need a bin to put my recycling in there. Some knives, just a little sharp knife things, it was so cheap in there. It really is. I think they're in competition with the Audi and the Lidls of this world. And some flowers. And an old basket full of stuff that I never intended to go out with there. 66 quid later. You know, so I came up, filled up the car, went to the grave, done all the plants, kept watering the things. The watering thing was surrounded by wasps, which I thought was a bit odd. Not hundreds of them, you know, just a few flying around it all the time. And I thought, well, I don't know why you're around here. There's nothing sweet and sickly around here. And I noticed as I was trying to fill up the watering can, the wasps were actually flying onto the ground to get a drink. You know, don't think of that, do you? They're just laying on the ground. You know, they fly down and they just sit on the water, I suppose, lapping it up. So I did the grave, had a little bit of a chat with my mum and dad, give it a good water, cleaned it up, and I thought it was looking quite nice. Then I came back here, I had some lunch, Ronnie came round, my mate came round, had a little sleep in the afternoon. I did my garden as well yesterday. That desperately needed to be cut. Unfortunately, as it's been so hot, the grass is hardly growing. But the bits of grass around near the plants that I've been watering, because I don't water the lawn, the plants, of course, that's growing. So it's all a bit up and down. So I cut the grass and it looks so much better now. There's a lot of dead, there's a lot of dead grass at the moment. But to keep it all sort of one level, I like to keep it one level. So that's nice. Had a little bit of a sleep. Got up, went down the swimming pool, walked over to my mate's house, came back here. Ronnie came back here with us. He's given me 2 pasta bowls because I want to make my niece campfire stew this week. It's a very spicy thing that I do with corn cubes, and she really wants to try it. So I've got the slow cooker now in the caravan. I've got a new slow cooker that I had in the caravan. I think I paid £20 for that. I think that was Asda. No, where was that from? Oh, no, it was Amazon. About £22 on Amazon, something like that. So I got the slow cooker and I got all the bits and pieces. Now, here's a question for you, ladies. I asked the ladies, because you know about these things. I use I know it's a bit of cheating, frozen garlic and frozen chilli. Do you think it's all right for me to take that out of the freezer and not use it for, hang on, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2... for it to be out of the freezer 10 hours before I put it back in, before I start cooking with it? Do you think that's okay? I'm just a bit concerned about that. what I've done, and onions as well. I bought some chopped up onions. I know it's cheating, but I put those in the freezer, and I'm going to take them out at 4 o'clock, take them to work, drive up north, and then do the cooking. Do you think that's okay? The reason I put them in the freezer, because then I thought to myself, well, they will stay cold for longer while they're frozen, if you see what I mean. But they will be completely defrosted by the time I get up there. Do you think that's safe to do that? There's no meat products. What do you reckon? Let us know. Let us know. All right. So came back here. Ronnie came into the house and he said, there's a massive spider at the top of your stairs. And I thought, how big can that be? Well, I went up there, Hoover attached, just in case it was a massive spider. I'm ready to pick this thing up and just put it outside like I normally do with spiders. I quite happily hold them like that and put them outside. Oh my God, it was the biggest spider ever. It was awful. Great big thick legs. Black as the ace of spades, dear. Awful. So I'm sorry. Up the Hoover it went, dear. It was massive. This spider was just sitting there on the carpet, waiting. It was like it was protecting the upstairs. So this upstairs of my house was going to become its new den of iniquity. No, I'm not having that, love. I couldn't touch that one. It was far too big. Far too big. So that was the spider. Ronnie went home, and then I watched 3 excellent programmes. Jane McDonald. Are you watching that? Channel 5, how blooming fantastic to see that we have variety shows back here in the UK. Absolutely fantastic. I watched Jane McDonald. Then I watched Sunday night at the London Palladium. Had Neil Diamond on it. Lovely to see Neil Diamond. I'll be honest, he didn't look like he was quite with it. But, I mean, his age and that, so it's one of those things. But he was still brilliant. So nice to see Jane McDonald. Then I watched some of First Night of the Proms, which was very good, all classical, of course. And then the Static Caravan show, 5 Go Caravanning. I beg your pardon. The show 5 Go Caravanning. And it was the last one with Tony Blackburn, Colin Baker, Sonia, a bloke from EastEnders, and Sherry Houston. Excellent actress. And we watched that, and it was about static caravans this week, so they've all moved into a static caravan, and we're in Cornwall. I'm sorry, I've got a terrible cough this morning, haven't I? And I love it. It's a shame it's finished. And I think what I like about it is the fact there's no fighting. There's no slagging each other off. They all just get on. Whether it's because of their age or not, I don't know. But it's just lovely and warm, and I do hope they bring back more programmes like that, where we haven't got to invite people round and they cook you a meal and then you go in private to slag off the meal. Why do people like that crap? And people fighting all the time on the telly. We don't want to see it. Well, I don't want to see it. People do like it, otherwise it wouldn't be on there. They do. Love Island. People like it. Millions and millions of viewers. People like it. Well, I don't understand why. Why do you want to see loads of people fighting and slagging each other off all the time? Awful. Well, 5 Go Caravanning is not like that at all. It's lovely and warm. It really is. And that's it. That was my day yesterday. I'm looking forward to Adam the plumber coming round next week, actually. We'll see if he can. He might not have time, but he's putting in a bathroom in one of the flats for me. Because I've seen his work and it's all good. So he's coming around next week, which will be nice. Let's have a look here. Adrian, I used to teach me how to dance as a pole dancer on stage. And I want our one-to-one dancing. If you need to learn some new tricks, I'm willing to help a senior citizen out there. There is a call for orders now. Call Adrian Richardson. That's it. If you want to learn how to pole dance, that's what you got to do. Adrian Richardson will help you. He said, buying cheap cooking pans, that I'm not surprised you get problems with your omelettes. And when you're cooking for guests, what can I say? They won't be coming back. Spend a wee bit more, better quality at last. Not for a caravan. You just want cheap stuff in a caravan, Adrian. Kiki D, do you have a cold bag with freezer block inside? No, I don't. Perhaps I'll go up the supermarket and get one of those. Shall I get one of those? They'd sell them. I hate going in Sainsbury's. They'd have them in Sainsbury's, wouldn't they? Something like that, I would think. Adrian reckons it would be safe for me to do that with the cold stuff and all that. So thank you, Adrian. Good morning, Tim. Tim Partington is with us today. Fighting and slagging each other off all time sounds like the wrestling to me rather than Love Island. Well, exactly. Awful programme. Awful programme. Okay. Good morning to Brendan Brady fan. Facial Chris, not sure if it suits you. Okay. Thank you very much. Some people say it does. Some people say it's not. Right side up. Good morning to you. Who says, I have to water my wife's plants every day. Darts. All right. Okay, gang, we'll do today's birthdays, and then I must go and get the music and chat show ready for 10 o'clock. You can find that by going to reachonair.com. Okay, reachonair.com. 10 o'clock is my music and chat show. Happy birthday today to Angela. Oh, I beg your pardon, it's Angela Warren. I thought it was Angela Walters' birthday today. Silly me. Sorry, Angela, in oh, I'm so stupid. Sorry, Angela in Melbourne. I thought it was... I didn't read the surname. Sorry. Angela Warren, one of our wonderful Manilow ladies, is 54 years old today. Younger than me. Happy birthday to you, Angela. Have a lovely day, darling. Charlotte Cross, up in Lincolnshire. Good morning, Charlotte. Happy birthday to you, my darling. Do you know about my caravan? I've got a caravan up near you now. You're in Billinghay, I think. Are you in Billinghay? Hello to Rebecca Bruce, 43 years old today. Good morning, Rebecca. Happy birthday. Yaser Monsini is 25 years old today. Alex Nicolau, good morning. Happy birthday to you. David Holtz. Dave Holtz from CMP Radio. A big happy birthday to you. And yesterday's birthdays, as we weren't here yesterday. Let's have a look how many yesterday. There we are. Skye. Lovely Skye. She comes around to the karaoke sometimes. Good morning, Skye. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing very well. Mark Gallifrey Dale. Happy birthday to you, Mark. Darren Briddock. Good morning, Darren. One of our Liberal members. Works for the Liberal Party. Happy birthday to Darren. And Jeremy Kramer's birthday as well. That was yesterday on Sunday. So, oh, I pushed the wrong button. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your birthday. Okay, Jason Carter is in Poland this morning. Good morning, Jason. Adrian says, what's the cranky is on the caravan programme? You're not getting ideas how to go swinging. Certainly not. Okay, we'll wrap up there. Thanks ever so much. Don't forget, join me for my music and chat show. If you've asked for a request, I'll be able to get all these on this morning. And that'll be coming up between 10 and 11 o'clock. In just 10 minutes' time, go to reachonair.com and just click the listen live button there, reachonair.com. Enjoy your Monday. Tonight, I'll be hosting karaoke tonight at Central Station. That's in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross. Starts at 7:30 and finishes at 11 o'clock. So that's Monday night karaoke at Central Station, 37 Wharfdale Road, London, N1 9ST. That's in King's Cross, starting tonight at, as I say, 7:30. Have a nice Monday, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye now.